Hi, thank you for joining me today. I am April with beewowd by April Lee. I wanted to make a video and I've been wanting to make one of these for quite a while. I wanted to give a bunch of shout outs to some amazing channels that I follow myself, as well as some new ones I've recently discovered that I think are going to have some amazing content that I think you all will enjoy. So I wanted to bring that up and give them a little shout out, maybe help their channel grow as well. So I will post a link to their channel in the description box below for each one of these channels that I shout out. So no need to worry about hurrying up and write them down. I will make sure I link them to in the description box below. Some of these are larger channels. They're all under 1,000 subscribers. Some of them are just starting out. Some of them only have 200 subscribers. Some of them are really close to their 1,000 mark. So check them out if you're already not subscribed to them. They are awesome. They're ones that I really enjoy quite often. And thought I'd give them just a little shout out. And then I'm going also to give you some websites where I find some of my patterns and inspiration. Some of them most of them have free patterns on them. Some of them are paid for patterns, but there's not a lot and they're not expensive if they are paid for patterns. So I hope you'll go and give them a check out as well, and see if you can even just use them for inspiration, if nothing else. So let me start off with my shout outs to my fellow YouTubers. The first one I want to shout out, because right now she's actually in my mind and in my heart a lot lately, because of everything that her and her family is enduring, is Crochet A Canada, which is Sandy, and her husband Crochet B. They have been having some problems. Sandy's sister has been really sick with Wegener's syndrome. And it just so happens, first of all, most of you probably don't even know what that is. So it is a very rare disorder that generally attacks either the lungs, the kidneys, or the liver. So the fact that it's rare to begin with, and then it usually attacks those three main organs, is something, very uncommon. But for Sandy's sister, it actually attacked something in her head, causing a fluid buildup, and there was, I can't remember, I'm sorry, my brain sometimes don't remember everything, but they had to do a biopsy to make sure it wasn't cancer. And they confirmed that it was this Wegener's syndrome, and that it rarely touches anything, up in the brain area, but it did with her sister. So my thoughts and my prayers go out to her sister, Charlene. If you're watching this, Sandy, you're going to be getting a package in the mail from me. I can't give you a date, but I don't like to commit to dates because I don't know what my health is going to be like. So, but I'm making something very special for your sister. And I want to say I have a cousin named Jason, who actually was diagnosed with Wegener's back when he was 17 years old. It attacked his kidneys. We almost lost Jason. He was to the point of almost no return. I remember very briefly, I did get tested to see if I could, donate one of my kidneys. Unfortunately, I was not a match. You have to have, I believe they want you to have at least 5 antigens out of 6, but at least. And then the same blood type. And I don't know what his blood type is. I was let's see, if he was 17, I was probably like 24 at that time, maybe about 24, 25. Um, and I was the only one beside his mom that got tested to be a donor. My mom wasn't happy with me doing that because she was afraid of what happens in the future if my kidneys, should have issues. But needless to say, I was not a match. But Jason, they had us coming into his room at the Children's Hospital in Geisinger down in Danville, Pennsylvania, and quietly to ourselves saying our goodbyes to him. They did not want us to let Jason know of anything being that dire strait at that point. And he never knew it because we've talked about it just over the last year. And he never knew that they had called us in and told us to say our goodbyes. But there was a happy ending. There was a young girl who was 17 years of age as well. She lived in York, Pennsylvania, and because she was too young to designate herself, as a organ donor, she told her mom and dad, I believe it was just like a week or two before this happened, that if anything should happen to her, that she wanted anything possible to be donated so that she can help save the life of others. So her parents said, okay, we understand. And not long after that, she got into a car accident with some of her friends one night and got killed. Sad to say, of course, with that family losing their daughter, but they stuck with her wishes to become, an organ donor. So they decided to donate her organs. Well, my cousin got one of her kidneys. And through that organ donation, my cousin Jason is with us today. He is in his 30s now. Absolutely healthy, takes care of himself, and I can't say enough for everything that family had given back to us because they gave me my cousin back. And I've had the chance to thank them one-on-one, give them a hug, shake their hands, and say thank you. So that was a happy ending, and I'm sorry I got off on a trail. But Wegener's is something that is that's not very common. So if you say, I was diagnosed with breast cancer, the majority of us knows what's going on. But when they said Wegener's, I was like, what is that? And then when Sandy said that on one of her videos, I just started crying because it brought back all the memories of my cousin and almost losing him. So, so it means really a lot to me to be able to send something special to Charlene, and hopefully she knows that she's loved by many people, even though we have never met her. But anyhow, so check out Crochet A Canada. She does a lot of awesome things, funny as heck. Her husband, Crochet B, is really, really great as well. And sometimes he will get on and tell stories. Sorry about this, people. I don't mean to yawn. I always do, though. Another one to check out is Mad Mimi's Crochet. She is very blunt, but it was a lot of fun to watch. She does a lot of awesome tutorials. She'll do some lives. So check her out. I really enjoy watching her. She is in the North Pole, and she will usually post what the weather is in the North Pole before on her videos opening, like the openings of her videos. Another one to check out is Petra's Happy Place. She is such a sweetheart, very uplifting, very positive, and very supportive to anybody. She has really been an awesome person to watch. She's really lifted me up many, many times with her positivity. We all go through our rough times, but Paige is really one of those that if you're really having a bad day, I'd suggest go watch her. She really has a really good attitude about life, and she's she's an awesome person. And then another one I really enjoy watching is Dream 9 Design, and that's Dream and then the number 9 and Design. She does a lot of really cool videos. I just like to watch her. She's really sweet as well. And then I have my friend Pam, Pamela's Creations. She does crocheting. I don't know if she knits or not, but she's the one that got me addicted to diamond painting, because she just kept getting all these diamond paintings and doing reveals about them. And I'm like, what is going on with this diamond painting? One of my coworkers does it. I'm like, oh, I could never have the patience to do that. And then I see Pam getting all these. I'm like, oh man, that really looks cool. So, I did the one that I ordered a couple off Wish, just the cheap ones. And I'll tell you, that one I did this weekend, I'm addicted. So thanks, Pam, for getting me addicted. I really appreciate it. That's my sarcasm coming out, by the way. But anyhow, she's trying to build her channel as well. She is really close to hitting the she's getting closer to hitting the 1,000 mark. So please go ahead and help her. She's and watch all these channels from the beginning and the end. It's really important for us to be able to do that for you as subscribers, to watch our videos from the beginning to end so that we get our watch hours in. Even if you're not fully listening to it, that is not a problem. But we have Yarn It Out with Rosalie. That woman is absolutely insane. I love her to death. Her personality, there's no way you could be in a bad mood around that lady. She is just smiles and very upbeat and just awesome. That's all I can say. It's just awesome. I can't wait to meet her. I've never met her before. And we have a meetup planned here shortly. We're going to try to get together and hopefully meet up with a bunch of people and get to see each other. The Crochet Nurse, she just recently started. It's been, I don't know how long it's been, but I fell in love with her channel from the beginning. Not only because I have a lot of health issues, so I suffer a lot from arthritis, and I tend to not sit properly, like with my back straight up. And I tend not to take breaks and not to do stretching, whether I'm at work or whether I'm crocheting or whether I'm diamond painting. No matter what, you should be getting up and moving around, like she said, and getting that blood flowing through your legs, which is very important for me because I have a lot of swelling and edema in my legs. So that in itself, I find myself tending not to get up because it hurts. There's times where I'm in tears after I get up and I'm walking and I'm literally needing to walk with my cane because I can't even walk down my hallway. So she not only teaches, I want to say proper etiquette, on how to crochet and stretching, but she really goes over things thoroughly. She's trying to replace a part of her life that she wants to replace it with the yarny community, and I really think she's going to be fantastic. I wish I was closer to her because I would love to meet her, and who knows, I might just start taking trips to places just to meet people in the future, and that would be like my dream. Nope, I'm hopping on the plane this weekend. I'm going to go to Florida. I'm going to meet this person, that person, that person. Would be fantastic. But yeah, check her channel out. So I really think you'll enjoy the content there. And then my good buddy, Have a Yarn with Charlie. She's been having bingo every month. It's a little different than Llama Mama Kayla's. You pick five or six numbers between 1 and 75, and then we do a live once a month, usually towards the end of the month. And she calls out numbers. And when you get a bingo, or when you get all your numbers called, so it's not even like, if you get a cross or diagonal, it's if all your numbers get called, then you can yell out bingo and you win a prize. And she's also keeping track on her side with a notebook, so she knows. So check her out. She has a lot of great story times. I don't know what it is, but that woman has the greatest stories sometimes. And she shares them with you. They're her real life stories that happened to her. She has the most adorable daughter, Jasmine. And Jasmine is an amazing artist. She draws. She does a lot of anime, but she's lately been getting into, I can't remember what they call it, but it's like, I guess, portraits. So go check them out because they're a lot of fun. Jasmine's like a mini Charlie. I've met Charlie twice now, and Jasmine was with her, and they're just amazing. I love them people to death, and they're not very far from me. They're only like about an hour and a half from me. Binkerbell's Yarning. She just recently came back. She had to stop for a while due to some health issues, but she's usually got a lot of really good content, good tutorials. She's an awesome teacher, so go check her out. Crafts by The Rose, Thee. Again, like I said, I'm putting all these links in the description box. A new one I just recently found was Unchained Crochet. She seems to have a lot of good stuff that's going to be coming up. She's definitely really funny. She has an adorable husband that sometimes will pop on, or you'll hear him like opening and closing the garage door and it's like all squeaky. It's funny. But she has really given me some good inspiration just over the few weeks that I've been watching her. So go check her out. And Twisted Stitches, I absolutely love her. She is fantastic. She's always worried about how she is looking or what she's doing, but I think she's fantastic. I love watching her. I really enjoy her channel, so go check her out. Trisha's Creative Treasures, she has a lot of good content too. I really enjoy watching her channel. And then my good buddy, Kristen's Crochet Corner. We were hooked up through a yarn swap, and we became friends through that, as I was with Pamela's Creations. You tend to keep messaging back with each other, and you kind of form a friendship, and it's really great. I love it. And then the last one I want to shout out is a Yarn Addict with Karen McGagren, and that's McGaghren. And again, I will put all these down in the link. I really enjoy watching her just chit chat and show what she's done and anything that she's purchased. I love watching her. So those are just some shout outs. I've been wanting to do them for quite a long time now. Now I would like to do the websites that I found some good patterns on. First of all, everybody who's been watching my channel knows that I absolutely love amigurumi. One of my favorite websites to find patterns on is amigurumitogo.com. They are all free patterns. Fantastic, like, array of patterns that you want to make, whether you want to make them big or small. Last year for my baby cousin's birthday, she was 5. I made her a bunny that was about 12 inches tall, and then I made her 3 different dresses for it. One was a carrot dress with a little carrot purse. since it was close to Easter. And she absolutely loved it. And it's all free patterns. I made their Cuddle Me Puppy. And I made that, entered it into the year before last fair, and I won first prize. So go check out her website. Like I said, everything is free. Another one of my favorite designers is Snappy Tots, Heidi Yates. She has free patterns, but she has a lot of them that are paid for patterns. If you sign up for her newsletters, a lot of times she will have some good sales, like, I don't know, I can't even, but I know she has some good sales because I have probably about 80% of her patterns that she is that she's, has up for sale. And then Rescued Paw Designs has a fantastic amount of patterns that you can get. There's a lot of free patterns. So I really enjoy that. whistleandivy.com, 3amgracedesigns.com, and that's the number 3am design, or 3amgracedesigns.com. That is a really good website. She has a lot of those what do they call them? Quaddle cuddles. I know I can't say it right. And then graceandyarn.com, leftinknots.com, and of course Moogly blog, MOOGLY blog.com. Crochet Dreams with a Z instead of an S at the end.com. joyofmotioncrochet.com, and iloveknots.com. That's EYE loveknots.com. That one has a free granny stitch crochet cowl pattern on it. So with the season of the granny, go check it out. See if you can find some patterns that maybe you would like. And then I just wanted to end this with, not sure if you all are signed up for Herrshner's website, or their newsletter, but they are having a sale right now. I believe it's until March 8th, where you get 10% off your total order and 10 cents shipping for any orders over $35. And the coupon code is 20, the number 2020, and then sweets. So 20 sweets is the coupon code. So go check out them. There was a kit that I wanted to get for the fair, for my fair entry for the Afghan. So, and I've been wanting to get it, but I just was refusing to pay the $8 shipping. I did sign up for the $19.99 yearly thing where you get a coupon code for the one free shipping, and then you get 10% off. So I did do that with this order. And so it not only took off 10% of my order for that promotion, for the 20 sweets promotion, but it also took off 10% more because I joined with that for that special membership, yearly membership. So that, in itself saved me a lot of money. Plus I'll get that free thing for the shipping to use for later on down the road when they're not having a shipping sale and maybe I need it. And all I needed to do is I did need to add like $15 worth of more onto my order, because they didn't count the $19.99 subscription fee as part of that $35 or more, which was fine because I've been wanting to try the Premier Basic. And so I bought some of that, and I bought some colors of what I think would be a really cute to make a second Afghan with the pattern that I'm getting from this kit, because I think it's going to be a really, really cute blanket. to make another one of, maybe in like, I think I bought some like rose and pinks and cream colors. So I'm going to see how that works out. I don't know when I'll have my package, but hopefully shortly. So go and take advantage of that offer right now. That is a great deal. You get 10% off your order plus 10-cent shipping for anything over $35 or more at Herrschners.com. So at this point, I'm going to leave you go. I'm going to get these 2 videos that I just filmed tonight uploaded so that I can get them posted. And then there will be probably more than likely some more coming out soon. I have a whip. I started the Zelda. Let me tell you this real quick. I started the Zelda shawl. Okay, but in order to get the Zelda shawl pattern, you had to go and order, like you can do a one-time magazine where you just purchase 1 month of magazine. And I think it was to I Love This Crochet, or I Like Crochet, which is a British magazine. And I didn't think about it. So I started doing the pattern, and I'm crocheting, and I'm doing it in triple crochet. And then I get 40 rows into it. And I think to myself, this is going to be a really huge shawl. I mean, I know Zelda said it was like 6 feet tall or 6 feet long, but this is going to be huge. And then I realized, what a dummy. Triple crochet in British is double crochet. So I should have been double crocheting this whole time. So I have to frog it out, and I haven't done it yet because I'm really still mad at it. So I put it to the side. But I have several projects that I really want to get started on. Just haven't been able to because of this flare up in my elbow. By the time I type all day and write at work, I'm in a lot of pain with my elbow, so I try not to do things that flare it up, but I'm really starting to miss crochet. I got to get back into it. So I'm going to be starting some projects here. But all right, well, I'm going to go. This is getting up on 30 minutes, and I don't like to go past 30 minutes. So again, I hope you all had a very great weekend. If you are in a colder climate, please stay warm. Here in Pennsylvania, it's not too cold, but we're getting combinations of rain and snow, and it just doesn't seem like it knows what it wants to do. So, all right, well, thank you so much for taking your time tonight and watching my video. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And again, please, if you can, go back and watch some of my other videos. Let them play through from beginning to end, so I can get my watch hours up. I hope you all have a great night, and thank you so much for joining me. Happy hooking.